Yesterday I got the AC vents straightened out and I just wanted to show it to you. Actually videotaped it and was going to do a time lapse on it, but then my video file got corrupted, so I don't have any video on it. But anyhow, let me turn the camera on and I'll show it to you. So looks real good, got them all straightened out. And then I put some, I don't know what it's called, hardware wire or something like that. It has 1/4 inch squares on it, and I just cut it bigger than the opening and stuck it up in there. And the only thing is just pressure fitting. Pressure is just holding it in there to hopefully help prevent that from happening in the future. If hail hits that, hopefully the hail will break apart before it gets in there to hit the vents. There's probably 2 or 3 inches between that hardware wire and the condenser vent, or condenser fins, whatever those are called. So we'll see. It's a lot of work to straighten those out, but it should be a little more efficient. So today, let me climb down the ladder here and show you what I'm up to. Another job that's not too much fun, but when you buy used camper, this is what you kind of got to deal with. You save a lot of money, but you got to do some work. So I'm going to be getting into these bearings in these axles. I'm going to start with just the one side here. Pull the wheel off, and the brake drum. Look at the brakes and look at the bearings, and have a look at those. I don't know how much of that I'll film. That's kind of a dirty, messy job, and I don't want to mess up my camera, so I will probably film once I get it opened up and let you guys see what it looks like. But I talked to the shop where I bought this camper, and they said that they don't get into the wheels and axles and bearings and stuff. So having used trailers before, I know that I need to get in there and have a look before I haul this thing a couple thousand miles down the road. The last thing you want to do is burn up a wheel bearing when you're going down the highway miles away from anything. And then you got to unhook from the trailer and go to town and get parts, and it's just a huge pain. So not to mention it's unsafe. You could get a blowout if your rim heats up and swerve off the road and cause an accident or something like that. So as much as I dislike getting in there and doing this job, it's got to be done. So it gives me the peace of mind of knowing what I got going on. So I'll be doing that. I may take couple days doing it. I don't know, do one side today and the next side tomorrow. But I'm going to get in there and look at that and give you guys as much video of what I find as possible. So a couple of heads up. I don't remember the guy's name. He sent me a private message on YouTube. I think it was about the van. I tried to respond, but I hit the send button or the reply button, and it wouldn't send the response. I've been having a lot of troubles with YouTube recently with replying to messages and that sort of thing. So if you sent me a message and you haven't heard back from me, that's why. I mean, I do my best to reply to everyone. I don't have a huge YouTube channel or anything, and it's not too much work. So anyway, just be patient. I'll try to send a response back several different times and see if it'll take it. But Another thing is a couple people have inquired about what I spent for the camper, and I'm not just going to come out and tell you guys. I'm going to make a video. It's kind of an interesting story as to how we came about this camper and the transaction that took place. So I'm going to make a video when I get a chance, kind of going through that story. It's a pretty cool little story, so stay tuned for that, and hope you guys all have a great day. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day here today in Iowa, and I hope you're all doing well. We will talk with you later. See ya.